Good evening, everybody. This is Greg Burton, along with BJ Perro at Rock Creek Community Academy for tonight's boys basketball action. It's the Rock Creek Lions taking on Lanesville. It's homecoming as well, and we've had our homecoming ceremonies. Congratulations to our king and queen. Maddie Collins was the queen. BJ, who was the
Chance Patrick.
That's right, Chance Patrick. You can catch that out on Facebook Live as well, our Rock Creek homepage.
And the YouTubes.
And YouTube as well. Tonight, like I said, it's Rock Creek versus Lanesville. The team's coming in. Lanesville's had a couple of really tough seasons. They're 3-10 right at this moment. Rock Creek, I believe, is 9-6. Let me see if I get my page up here. We'll talk about that here in a second. I had a chance to talk to Chris Brown, coach of the Lions, and here's what he had to say about tonight's game.
1 second while we...
There you go.
Here we go.
All right, Chris Brown joining me here tonight, playing Lanesville on homecoming night. Your thoughts coming into the game?
Not much. Just a couple days after our last game, looking to get a quick rebound, hopefully, after the Southwestern loss, and get back at it, against Lanesville tonight for homecoming.
That Southwestern game, that was certainly a winnable game.
It was, yeah. We 42-40, I think, going into the fourth quarter. Our Achilles heel's been rebounds, and they destroyed us. On the glass, 19, I think we got beat, 18-19 rebounds, 38-18, or it's like 38-19, 38-20. But anyway, we can't have that. We've got to clean up the glass. Got to have more shots at the free throw line. And we only had 5 trips to the free throw line, and we got good guards, and it's just one of them deals where we were not shooting the ball very well, and so you got to manufacture other ways to score and whatever. I don't think we played bad. We just had a bad fourth quarter spurt there, and then once we kind of got to trying to speed them up and maybe make some turnovers, we were successful. I think we had 9 forced turnovers in the first half, and they kind of spread us out and they calmed down a little bit, and were able to space it up, get up to 7 points, 9 points, and that was not really the dictation of the game score-wise. It was a lot closer than that, but at the end, I wasn't upset with it, but it was winnable for sure.
When you all went to the trap and press half court or so, they got a lot of they were able to beat that pretty easily.
Yeah, they do. And 24 went. The Goody kid, man, he just went. He was lights out, and so we had to be leery of him. And then the 6'7" kid inside. I mean, he made a few. He had a good last quarter. Yes. I thought we did a really good job on him, and then
I thought Carson did a real good job throughout the game guarding him.
Yeah, he did, and we tried to front him and then get the backside help and sandwich him. And he missed. We made a lot of his shots tough, and we're not a big team, so we got to be scrappy. And I thought we did a good job, but I mean, he was able to hit some pretty uncontested layups.
Oh, yeah. Tonight's game, Lanesville. Your thoughts?
Actually went and watched them last night. They had a make-up game with West Wash last night, and I think they hit 12 threes, man. They shot really well, and so I'm hoping that they don't come in here and shoot like Southwestern did here. And so I just wanted to focus our kids, man. Just get it. Just stay focused on defense, get the pace of the play that we want to play, and hands in passing lanes, deflections lead to steals. Your success is dictated by how many points you score, and we've been pretty good about that, individually, because that's such a big focus on kids today, it seems. But, it's a winnable game tonight. We just got to, be the aggressor and good shots and control the glass and handle the business.
Big thing around school this week has been sickness. Has been affected. We have an issue with the clock, it looks like. The JV game going on here. The clock won't start. I think there's a manual control on the on the board, isn't there?
They're getting it. He's getting it. Oh yeah, being sick. Yeah, that's been a thing going around. We've had quite a few kids out and get it taken care of now, and get it to where we get some healthy kids back, and we've had injury bug here, and lost a couple of kids to injuries out for the next couple of weeks, and hopefully we get our health back again and play above it. But it's next man up. I mean, it gives opportunity for other.
One thing I left off last time we talked to you, I just totally ignored the Corden game you got coming up a week from Tuesday.
Yeah,
that's going to be a good challenge as well.
Very, very, very good team. Very physical team. We've watched them a couple times on film. Going to watch them live here next week. And Hampton's got a good team. He's got a good team, man. The Wilkinson kids playing very well. But again, they're so physical. They're like a Brownstown. They're like some of these teams in Providence. I mean, teams we've been playing, and it's just one of those deals. Maybe we can learn from that. Playing those games, and I mean, it's going to be a tough senior night. It's going to be a tough senior night for our seniors that night. So, hopefully, we'll get some headway in that and make things happen that way. Hopefully.
All right, for tonight, starters. I know you already go ahead and tell for everybody.
Yeah,
listening.
it's you got Kalen Brown, Javon Taylor, and Keandre Davey, our three main guards there, and Carson Smith and Garrett Goyen round up the 4-5, and then Chance McFarland definitely will be seeing the floor quite a bit. He's been playing really well as of late, and he's still getting over being sick and stuff. And but anyway, so we gonna go with that, and it's been our better lineup so far this year with those top 6 guys, and we'll see.
Keandre gave you a good offensive boost.
Yeah, he had a great game. It was a
23
game
points.
to play in. And Kalen ended up getting some good points as of late. He was kind of frustrated, and he's had two subpar games, I guess you could say. So we ended up, hopefully he's been sick, so we'll hopefully that he's feeling better today and he gets it going. So
All right.
I appreciate it, Greg. Thank you.
See you.
We're good?
All right. Let's take a look at starting lineups real quickly before the playing of the national anthem. First of all, for Lanesville, number 2, Braden Hodges, a 6-foot senior. Number 11, Aiden Lieber, a 6'1" sophomore. Number 22, Nolan Pierce, a 6' 2" freshman. Number 25, Dayton Campbell, a 6' 1" senior. And number 33, Brady Elias, a 6' 2" senior. Hodges, Lieber, Pierce, Campbell, Elias for the Lanesville Eagles. And here's your Rock Creek starters. Kalen Brown, 5' 10" senior, number 3. Number 4, Javon Taylor, a 5' 3" senior. 24, Keandre Davey, a 5' 10" senior. Carson Smith, a 6' junior. And Garrett Goyen, a 6'3" senior. We're going to pause here for the playing of our national anthem. All right, that was our national anthem. Kevin White at the microphone, the indoor voice of the Lions, just like BJ and I are the online voice of the Lions. Take a look real quickly at Lanesville. They have a record of 3 wins. By the way, girls sectional starts this week. The Lady Lions of Rock Creek play out at Borden on Tuesday evening, the only game of the evening, and they play Christian Academy of Indiana. Lanesville 3-10 for Rock Creek. They have a record of 9 wins and 6 losses. They won to Southwestern. Southwestern was just earlier this week, Tuesday, lost by 9 points, 63-54. And last Saturday night, they lost 55-23 to Providence. Play Lanesville tonight, and then a week from tomorrow, Saturday afternoon at 1:30, they play Crothersville, followed by the following Tuesday, it's home against Corden. That's the last home game. We will be streaming the Corden game, but we will not be streaming the Crothersville game, I do not believe. They finished with four games on the road: Pekin Eastern, Trinity Lutheran, West Washington, and Clarksville. All those certainly look like good opportunities for victory. Let's take a look at the capsules by John Harrell. He has Lanesville at Rock Creek. Ratings 37th in 1A. Lanesville has a rating of 39.5. Big difference there. They are 366th in 1A. I'm sorry, overall 91st in 1A. John Harrell has a prediction for tonight. Rock Creek 66, Lanesville 49. Are we still online?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
I was adjusting the scoreboard. I had Henryville still.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. Just got water delivered to me by Ava. All right. So once again, as a big as I think they should. I've seen both these teams play, and I think Rock Creek should be the favorite. Should be. Who knows? But what the final margin should be or will be. But I expect to come out with a victory. All right, we're about ready to toss it up here. Let me get to the right page, my data page, so I can keep score on. There you go. Oh! We haven't been official till now.
Yeah.
BJ just
it might as well have just not even been here.
BJ just turned on the on-air light, so nobody knew it in here.
Nobody knew. Nobody knew
until now.
Yeah, they were questioning: are we or are we not? Now they know.
Garrett Gullion jumping against Braden Hodges. Rock Creek, as always, going from your right to your left. Toss goes to the Lions. Keandre Davey had a great game last game, 23 points against Southwestern. Carson Smith fires up at 3, nothing but the bottom of the net for Carson Smith. That's a good start for the Lions, 3-0. Early.
He's a solid player.
He is.
He kind of, you don't really he just does his part and shines. So.
And attempt to answer 3 is Brady Elias, and a foul is going to be called after the missed shot. That foul is on number 11, Aiden Lieber. Played about a half a minute. Rock Creek with an opening three-pointer by Carson Smith. And it looks like Lanesville's in a 2-3 zone. Kalen Brown fakes out to Keandre Davey. Loses control of the ball. Looks like he's at least thinking about shooting it anyway. Cross-court pass over to Javon. Taylor over to Kalen Brown. Fakes, goes left, fakes again. Looking for an opening but cannot find it. The Lions keeping the ball outside of the arc. At this point, can't find a man open underneath. Keandre running the baseline. He gets the ball. Pull up 10-footer is no good. Rebound. 3 Lanesville players there to claim the rebound. Underneath his kick. They didn't call it though. Here come the Lions. Nice pass from Javon Taylor to Keandre Davey. That's Rock Creek at its best, out and running.
They really are. They're a run and gun team.
That's when they look the best.
Mm-hmm.
5-0 Rock Creek, and what a wild shot taken by Dayton Campbell. I misspelled his name. Hope I didn't on the start. I did on my book. It's Dayton, like Dayton, Ohio. 5-0. Played a minute Well, we got 6:22 to play. I was looking at the wrong clock. I thought it said 6:32. It was 6:22. Backboard strap was in my way. So Rock Creek. Davey, pass out to Javon Taylor. Wide open straightaway, no good. Rebound there by Lanesville's Nolan Pierce. Brings it up himself. In the paint, turnaround jumper, or spinner is no good by Dayton Campbell. Foul's going to be called on Rock Creek. That's going to be on Garrett Gullion. And that'll put Dayton Campbell, no, my mistake. That's Brady Elias at the line. I called him Dayton Campbell. Brady Elias at the line to shoot 2. First one is up and good. So Lanesville on the scoreboard now. Well, BJ had homecoming before this, which you can catch that out on the webpage as well, the Facebook page.
Yep.
And it was a nice presentation tonight. Pull-up jumper by Garrett Gullion from the back of the free throw line is no good. Lanesville running their offense. Elias out straight away. I don't think he's one you want to handle the ball, but that's okay. Pass underneath to Campbell, and he muscles it up. Dayton Campbell. Nice pass underneath to Carson Smith. So 5 points already for Carson Smith, a 3 and a 2. That's always a bonus. Missed shot there by Nolan Pierce. Here come the Lions. Taylor over to Kalen Brown. Wide open 3. The wing, no good. Fight for the rebound. Javon Taylor throws it in off the legs of Braden Hodges. Into the game for Lanesville, number Hall stands. He's listed at 6'4". Yeah, I guess he could be 6'4" tall. He's a senior. I saw them earlier. On the move is Brown, but no, he kicks it out. They work it around once again. Nice ball work by the Lions. Garrett Gullion has the ball knocked away. 3 Lanesville players. So the ball goes to the floor. We're going to have a held ball. Garrett didn't want to give that one up. And it'll be Lanesville's ball on the alternate possession. So we got 7 cheerleaders tonight.
I would have thought we would have. Well, I don't even know how many we actually have.
I've seen 9 at the maximum. I'm not sure who we're missing. Was any of them in the homecoming court? I'm not sure.
I don't remember.
I'm not sure there was. Oh, did you know we have a team manager this year? I'm just now looking at our roster page here. Did you know we had one?
Well, we have one who's just not ever here.
Well, maybe that's why I've never noticed. It's Malachi Gresham.
Malachi Gresham. He I don't want to say doesn't show up, but doesn't show up.
In the 1970s, there was a player for the Los Angeles Dodgers named Billy Grabarkowitz. Okay, GRB. There were hardly any vowels in it. Going to the ground was Dayton Campbell. I think he was tripped. Billy Grabarkowitz, like no vowels, like Mike Krzyzewski.
Yeah.
They called him Billy Alphabet. All right. So I'm looking at Malachi Gresham's name. And that's who it reminds me of.
Yeah, that's a long one. It's a unique spelling for sure.
Every
letter is doubled. Many of them are anyway. Ball's knocked away from Kalen Brown. Turnover for the Lions. Here comes Lanesville off the glass. Up and in is Nolan Pierce.
By my understanding, Malachi, it's a family name.
Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense. Not making fun, just pointing out. And the ball, he just loses control of the ball after he was fouled by Kalen. I couldn't see that. Kalen gave him a push.
It was negotiating him in the right direction.
Yes, of course. Kalen for a three-pointer. Oh, will not fall. As Chris Brown said, Kalen's really had two kind of off games in a row. We had a foul called as Garrett stole the ball. And a foul is on Nolan Hall for Lanesville. Into the game for Lanesville, number 23, Jackson Payne. Payne is a 6'2" senior. Chance McFarland in for the Lions. First time action tonight for him. Pass into Carson, going for points number 8 and 9, and he rolls it in. Despite not using the back, rolls it in. You know, I guess a lot of players think they get extra points for style.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not on the official scorebook, but they're,
Oh, nice! Nice anticipation by Kalen Brown. Almost stole the ball, and they're going to have a foul on Carson Smith. I thought Kalen had that when he was going all the way. Just off of his fingertips. Eli Guernsey into the game for Lanesville. Farland is a 5'11" senior. He just came into the Lions. 5. Lanesville's had a couple of really challenging years the last couple of. I've seen them twice. They actually, even though the record doesn't indicate any better, they look better than they have played. 3-point out, no good by Eli Guernsey. Down quickly. Class is good. 6-point lead, 2:35 to play. Round off the numbers when I say how much time there is.
Yep.
Just simpler that way. And we're going to have trouble here. We got a 5-second call. Guernsey picked up his dribble, and there was no one to pass it to. He was called for the 5 seconds. Garrett Gullion back into the game, replacing Carson Smith. A lot of people don't know this, but you can have a 5-second call even if you're dribbling the ball. The rule is you have to be making progress toward the basket.
Oh, okay.
So you can't just dribble it back and forth out here.
So there needs to be some momentum, either side to side. Okay.
Yeah. Foul is going to be called on Nolan Pierce. I've actually seen that called multiple times. Person's just dribbling back and forth. And they're not going anywhere, and the other team's making an effort to guard them. Garrett Gullion pull up, 17-footer, comes up short.
Ever since he hit that one, he likes that shot.
Yeah, he's been sick this week as well. Give him his due here. Attempt by Braden Hodges is no good, and we're going to have a foul call on Garrett Gullion. So just like last game, Garrett's picked up 2 quick fouls. So going to the line will be Braden Hodges, and looks like Carson Smith will be coming back in. I'm guessing for Garrett. Free throw is short. Okay, I didn't notice. Did he disagree with that call or not? I wasn't watching.
I think it was amicable.
Okay, so like I said, he's been sick. So that could give some explanation to that one. Carson Smith pull it. That's not good. You can tell that one moment it left his hand. But he was feeling it. Nolan Hall, pass underneath, turnaround. Jumper is no good by Jackson Payne. Here come the Lions. Over to Javon Taylor. 3-pointer, in and out, no good. Rebound Lanesville. Rocks had some good scoring opportunities. And here comes Lanesville with a good scoring opportunity. Will not fall. Down quickly, McFarland way overshoots the layup. Use the glass. Use the wrong side of the square, though. Approaching about down to 2:05. Ball's knocked away by Devontae. Here comes, ball's knocked away. Taylor. We got a 2-on-5, but Lanesville's going to take it. Ill-advised shot, missed. Yeah, here comes McFarland. Keandre Davey for the lay-in.
I think that was 10 times up and down without a point.
Yes.
It was just fast.
I mean, it kind of the best word I could use to describe it was chaos.
Yes, it was very difficult to figure out what was going on.
Yeah. So the score is Rock Creek 13. You know, we talked a couple times about putting this game in the cafeteria so people in there could watch as well. Yep. And you were just going to call it up on the board in there.
Yes, I have it all. I need to.
Let me ask you this.
Yes.
Let's say I brought my laptop in there, and we could use an HDMI cable. That would work, wouldn't it?
I actually have a mini PC behind it. I installed it. The account that's on there to get to Google, I keep forgetting it's got extra security, so I can't get to YouTube on it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have to make a note. Can I see your pen? I'm going to make a note that I will.
Say, I mean, I was thinking you could use it like we do in our classroom.
Yeah, it'll be exactly
because if we stream things from like Amazon or somewhere like that, they don't allow casting, so you have to use HDMI cable.
Yeah, there is a. Oh, sorry, I turned it. There is a mini PC with HDMI right behind it.
Okay.
I just always forget to go through into our server and let it through.
Yeah. 1:45 to play, opening quarter. I only brought that. I know it had nothing to do with the game. I only brought that up because I thought of it, and if I didn't bring it up, I wouldn't have.
Yeah, it'd be cool to have it out there. I keep forgetting to do. It's too late to do now. I don't have time, but I always forget.
Of course. But for people who go in concession stand or the people watching, working in concession stand, they could participate in the game as well. Or if we have a full house here and we have a standing room only in the cafeteria, we could do that easily.
We're just looking out for people here.
Yeah, that's all we're doing.
You know me, I like adding another complexity.
And got an over and back call on Eli Guernsey. He's protesting the ball was knocked out of his hands. And I didn't mention this, Lanesville is coached by Kyle Brown, and Rock Creek is coached by Chris Brown, no relation as far as I know. And he didn't like that call either. And actually from here it looked like it was knocked out of his hand as well. 1:15 to play. Turn around, Kalen Brown. Carson Smith pull up. Oh, nice pass underneath to Kalen, and he throws it up. Oh, he wanted to foul on that one. Down quickly, off the glass, up and in is Nolan Pierce. Kalen Brown fires up a three and gives 5 points for Kalen. Mr. Blackburn, hope you're tuned in to us tonight. See him score 5 already. 16-7 now is the score. And what we have on that is knocked out of bounds. Rock Creek. It looked like it was deflected from up here. We had a big crowd here for the homecoming.
Oh, yeah. It was like packed. People sitting right next door to us. But it's then thinned out.
It thinned out after that. Nice pass to a cutting. Wow. Are they going to count it? A cutting Nolan Hall, and I think they counted it.
Bucket count.
Yep.
That was very smooth.
Carson Smith with the personal. That's his second as well. So 2 Rock Creek players with 2 personal fouls already. That was a nice cut by Nolan Hall, and nice to see his teammate cutting through. 2 points. Old-fashioned. No.
Dang it. I was dusting it off.
What about Feed the Bear and Tall Timber? You got those on there yet?
Yep.
Oh, that's your old.
That's the old iPad.
Yes. You'll have to refresh my memory what all you've got on there at a break here. 9 seconds. Pull up. Keon. Was by Braden Hodge. After 1 quarter, we've got Rock Creek 16, Lanesville 9. We'll be back with second quarter action in about a minute. All right, back here, second quarter action. First possession belongs to the Lions. We had some clock issues during the JV game. Chris Brown told me later it was related to Wi-Fi because the clock runs off of Wi-Fi.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Three-pointer by McFarland is no good. He falls out of bounds after the shot. Ball's knocked out of bounds by Javon Taylor.
Really? I thought a hard line. I thought there was like they plug it in. I
do not know. I don't have an answer to that.
I'm not gonna lie. That seems like needlessly complex.
Yes.
You got to run it through.
Oh, cutting back door, losing his man was Javon Taylor. And that's by Ian Crawford. That foul's on Jackson Payne. That's his first. Kalen Brown goes to the line for two. He has 5 points so far. Carson Smith leading the way for the Lions so far with 7. And he's still going to be in the lead after this as Kalen misses the first free throw. Kalen ended up with 15 against Southwestern.
It's still good, but it's just he's capable of so much.
Right.
More.
It wasn't typical Kalen.
I mean, he got 10 3-point shots against Cannleton.
Yeah, a little bit difference in
that's true. Yeah, that's true.
in competition there. 3-point attempt is good by Ian Crawford. Lanesville in 3. This kind of resembles the JV game in many respects. Looked like Rock Creek was going to run away from them. Javon Taylor, 3 from the corner is good. G, baby.
Oh, I do have that one. Bloop. G, baby.
First time this year you've used it, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I always forget it.
Well, and did you even have it on the other?
No, I didn't put it on there.
Yeah.
I mean, I could create it, but I just haven't.
And missed shot by Nolan Hall as he went down the lane. Down quickly to Kalen Brown and puts it up and in. That gives him 8. Alley-oop, nice attempt, but shot was missed by Nolan Hall. Down quickly. Kalen Brown goes baseline, puts it up off the glass, no good. And we're going to have on the rebound going to the ground.
The crowd
was Nolan Pierce.
Crowd did not appreciate that call.
No, they figured he got fouled. I'm not sure if it was a foul. There were 3 Lanesville players there, and I think he may have got knocked by his own man, but it could have been a Rock Creek player as well. 22-14 now is our score.
We like to talk about some of the basketball players communicate with the refs when they're unhappy with a call.
Yes.
And I want to know, in the history of spectator sports, has there ever been a time where booing the ref has caused a change in a call?
No, of course not. Foul on Eli Guernsey as Keandre was turning. That's the second team foul for Guernsey. That's the first personal. G-Baby, just he reminds us so much in the corner of Ladarius.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, Ladarius loved that corner shot.
Loved it.
Oh, bad pass. Sniffing it out was Nolan Hall. He knocks it out of bounds. It's last touch by a Rock Creek player.
And I know they played together, but G-Baby reminds me a lot of how Ladarius plays.
He does.
He's a playmaker less than,
I think he might even be quicker than Ladarius.
Oh, you probably.
Nice alley-oop to Nolan Hall. I say alley-oop, he didn't dunk it, but it was a pass into him, perfectly placed. 22-16, pass into Garrett. Garrett trying to move in the lane. He has the ball knocked away. He goes to the floor. Rock Creek with the ball. We're going to have a foul. Yes, it is. It is. Guernsey, that's foul number 2 on Eli. It's a shame our broadcast season's coming to an end. These last couple games I've really that I have all year. we may need to do some warm-ups next year.
Just do
do a practice.
Yeah, I was going to say stream some practices.
Yes.
Bringing it to you from an elementary game.
No, I'll pass on that.
Yeah.
I'll pass on that one. Keon, that gives him 6 for the night. 24-16 Lions with the lead. 2 games ago, you had the right score, but the wrong team had each score.
Well, I have fat fingers, and sometimes I got to push a button.
Yeah, of course. Shot is missed by Braden Hodges, and on the rebound, he's called for the foul. All right, did you see that? Was, he was demonstrating he had control of the ball. He kind of just. Now here's the part that I thought was important. Garrett went up to him afterwards and said, basically said, "You all right?" He said, "I didn't mean to do that." That's a good change.
Yeah. Chance
McFarland open under the basket. He was running the baseline, got behind the defense. Foul on number 12, Ian Crawford. That's his first. Team's 5th. In olden days, part of the crowd might be chanting now, even them up, ref, because it's 5-0. Foul-wise, as we talked about last game.
Oh, yeah.
What a ridiculous call. Cat call, that is. All right, double-digit lead for the first time for the Lions. Just under 5 minutes in the second quarter. On the drive, no good by Nolan Pierce, but a foul's going to be called on a Rock Creek player. That foul's on Kalen Brown. That's his first. I talked to Chris Brown about, sickness going through the school. And we had an e-learning day today, which I know you were aware of that. I'm just saying that for listeners. We just, staff-wise, we just couldn't fill the classrooms.
I think we had 9 out.
Yeah, we had a lot of teachers out.
Some type of bug is sweeping through.
Oh, yes, for certainly.
It's not just us, though. Other schools.
Oh, no. Well, we played Southwestern Tuesday night, and they had missed some days because of sickness as well. Pierce hits the first free throw. Second free throw is good. Into the game for Lanesville is Aiden Lieber. And we have a non-working clock again, or what? Non-working clock. Press the button to get it working. Carson Smith back into the game for Chance McFarland.
Happening, but there was an issue.
Yeah, the clock wasn't running. I don't know what their beef was. Rock Creek in front court, pass under to Garrett on the block. He got hit in the head. Didn't he? Yeah, he's feeling it right now. Keandre over to Kalen Brown. Step back, three-pointer, no good. Nice, Carson Smith.
Rebound.
Yes. Keandre. Nope, will not fall.
Another rebound.
Maybe the complaint was they stopped the clock to let the sub in, thinking that was legal substitution. He traveled.
Oh.
But that wasn't the issue.
The kids sometimes when they get the pass to them, they do like some fancy footwork for some reason.
All right, you coach baseball. It's like a ground ball, double play. You throw it to either the shortstop or second baseman. They want to throw the ball before they catch it in their glove.
Yes.
They're not following it to the mitt.
we always had an issue with Max Ruse that during his pitch, he would flip his leg out on his windup, which always threw his – and he was just like, I like the way it looks.
Oh, my gosh.
As if that's ever a good thing for substance.
Yeah, no, you're right. I'm much more interested in winning whatever.
For sure.
However you need to do that. Kalen Brown whistled for foul number 2.
I'm always okay with looking bland and pulling
being
out a
successful.
win. Yeah.
Yes. My son was an assistant coach for about 3 years, and the varsity coach, he just hated showboating. He just absolutely hated it. And he told his players, he said, you're not making ESPN top 10 highlights. He said, you just play and do the basic things, and the highlights will come eventually.
Sure.
And on the play, we're going to have a foul called. Oh, that's on Kalen Brown. That's personal number 3 for Kalen. And that puts Dayton Campbell to the line. Got some homecoming court candidates over in the stands in their nice dresses. It's like Chloe and
Jada
and Emily. Yeah.
And they're school color appropriate.
Yes. Mm-hmm. All right, so Kalen goes to the bench for the remainder of this half. I would say probably for the remainder of the half.
Yeah,
anyway.
I think so.
26-20, and the scoreboard just went off, and it came back on.
Came back.
I don't know if somebody kicked the cable or.
I don't know.
Keandre forced the coach that told the entire team, good things happen when you drive.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's what Keandre did there.
Yes.
And there were plenty of.
It shakes things up.
It does.
It opens up the whole.
It forces people to leave
Yep.
their man in order to stop you from scoring. Keandre, has he missed a free throw this year? I'm not sure.
No, it's not even like he just goes up there with authority.
Just shoots it. Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
it's just every time.
Like breathing.
Yes.
Yes. Nolan Pierce back into the game for Lanesville. 2:50. Second period. I watched our stream that we have going on through here.
Yep.
On the camera on the other wall.
Yes.
It's not our stream. It's the school stream.
Yes.
And you had told me this was going to happen, but they have the game clock in there the whole time.
Yeah.
Three-pointer is no good.
I've worked on trying to integrate it with a different system. I'll try it again because I haven't done it in a month, but maybe it's updated.
I'm not sure. It's a farther away picture than what we got here.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I like it that much. Three-pointer by Chance McFarland.
With a foul? Oh,
I think it's away from the ball. I think it's on Garrett. It has to be Garrett. I think it does. Yeah, it does.
The protest. Oh.
To that. They're asking if it counted.
Basket's good.
Yeah. That's the fourth team foul for Rock Creek. Jamarcus Hamilton off the bench. And he'll be replacing Garrett Gullion, no doubt. So Garrett has 3. So I have Creek players with 3 fouls here in the first half. 2:40 to go. Drive. He'd rather shoot long jumpers.
Finn had a good shot, though.
He had a good shot, yeah. He when it became obvious that that's what he was going to do, I painted 10 red X's out on our driveway around the basketball goal. Had him shoot 100 shots from each X. He had to be responsible for it, but he did it. And 5 around the lane, 5 around three-pointer. And he did it. It worked. And we're going to have a blocking foul called on Chance McFarland. Just not moving the feet quick enough. I know that's what kids do today. They kind of stop and they kind of push their body into the guy driving the ball, dribbling the ball, and that's what he did there. Going to the line for 2 is Dayton Campbell. Tomorrow, today seemed like Saturday to me since we were off.
Definitely threw me off.
And he misses the second free throw. And we're going to have a blocking foul called on Nolan Pierce. Seems like there's been a lot of fouls here. What do you look at the scoreboard? Look, they've magically evened up the fouls.
Oh yeah.
Without having to be told to by the official or by the people in the stands. Keandre for 2.
It's just such a good free throw shooter.
He is. Jackson Payne back into the game for Lanesville. I'm sure he's missed a free throw or 2 this year, but I haven't witnessed one.
No.
Book, when I taught middle school, I always taught Anna Green Gables.
Yep.
She made a statement. Wrong book. He walked. To Kill a Mockingbird is the book. My favorite book to teach. Scout made a comment when she was told by the teacher she couldn't read at home anymore with her dad. Scout was 6 years old. Mm-hmm. She already knew how to read. And she made a compromise deal with her dad, and she got to continue reading. She made this statement. She said, "Until I feared I would lose it, I never loved to read."
Oh, yeah.
She said, one does not love breathing. It's just something you do.
Yeah.
That's what Keandre's free throws remind me of. Just a natural thing that he does. Down the lane, up and in, and it falls through by Aiden Lieber. 10-point lead for the Lions. Javon Taylor has the ball knocked away. That was by Dayton Campbell. Javon retrieves it in backcourt. McFarland out on the right-hand wing. Kind of stagnant here this trip down. Yeah, we got nobody around us now in this section. 40 seconds to play. Might just go ahead and play for the last shot, but I'm not really sure they're going to get one at this point. McFarland out at midcourt, gives it up to Javon. Davey back to Javon. Thought he might pull up and shoot it there. Down to 20 seconds. Keandre, right at midcourt. Oh, and throw the ball away. Well, and the clocks were still running. We're going to put some time back on the clock.
And also, people are so quick to panic before,
until
the clock was running. Okay, well, it stopped now.
Right.
Everything can be adjusted.
Into the game for Lanesville is number 20, Isaac Klusmeyer.
Man, that whole...
That's a danger of high school of holding the ball. Klusmeyer off the glass over Jamarcus Hamilton. No good to get 4 shots at it. And that's the end of the half. It is Rock Creek 33. Lanesville 23. All right, you want to get the box up there?
Yep, 1 second.
We'll take a look at halftime scoring.
There it is. It's not wanting.
Not connecting to your iPad.
Yeah, it's on there, but it's just not wanting to.
Okay.
I don't know what's happening.
I'll just go over it. I'll just read it.
Okay.
All right. First of all, for Lanesville, Nolan Hall with 4 points. Aiden Lieber with 2 points. Ian Crawford with 5 points. Peyton Campbell also has 5 points. Brady Elias has 1 point, and scoring is Nolan Pierce with 6 points. For Rock, you have Javon Taylor with 3, Chance McFarland 5, Carson Smith with 8, and Keandre Davey with 10. Garrett Gullion did not score, and neither did Jamarcus Hamilton. Neither did I had McFarland with 5. Okay, so we had 2 players. Rock Creek had 2 players in the first half. Ended up on the bench with 3 personal fouls. That was Kalen Brown and Garrett Gullion. So we got the half-court shooting